Hey everybody, this is Adorable Anarchy back with you with part 2 of the string change. And something tells me I'm probably going to mess this up. Of course I am. That's what I do. But at any rate, we got the strings off, got the neck board, the fretboard oiled down a little bit just to protect the moisture in the neck, because it will crack right up here, especially in the summertime if you're using air conditioners. I lost a very expensive guitar this way once. I still cry about it when I think about it. Go back to my old videos and look at my harp guitar, and that was my victim. And it cracked. It was polyurethane, I think. It was not varnished, so it cracked literally right down the middle. It's a sad day. It's still a sad day. And pardon me, I have allergies very bad. We're gonna get our strings, and hold on, this is probably backwards for y'all. Elixirs, 12 gauge light. I love them. Dude at the store tries to sell me Diodarios, and I realize that they're all made by the same people, but I just like these better. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Yeah. All right, can we open? Would be good. You know how long it's been since I've changed strings? A long, long time. Oh, this is nice. Nice presentation. So I think I'm going to start with the bottom and the top and work my way in. So normally the way I do it is I'll put one on the bottom first, then the highest one on the top, and then work my way inward to kind of keep the bridge from just having any stress on it. So let's find our 53 first. Again, I know that you all can't see this. It's backwards for you, I get it. So let's pick up, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Pick up one of these little jobbies that we put aside earlier. Make sure that hold on. There you go. Get to see a great view of my kitchen and my mess. It's kind of everywhere. I mean, you can't, you can't really help see it. I'm gonna hold this real quick. Unwrap this. Sorry. Make sure no cats are in the area to grab it before I like to bend it a little bit on the end. Just a little bit. Not much, just a bit. Go ahead and it's the little curved part thingy. So it's hugging the string. That's what we want. All right. So we got the first one. Hey, hey, hey. Hey there, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Sada and Birchin, hi. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just changing string, and my cat is looking on with hopefulness that he might be the recipient of the old strings. Welcome in. I've been meaning to change these now for about 3 months. 2 months, maybe. That was my plan of action. You can see how that worked out for me. And of course, you thread it through a little hole thingy. And everything's a thingy, by the way, because, that's how I roll. Go ahead and thread it on up through there. Not tight necessarily, but you want to leave enough where you can basically put about 1 inch of your finger right here or anywhere on the fretboard. I prefer it like down here, like about maybe ninth fret. I hold it up. You can't see. I hold it up just so it's in my grasp. And up here at the top, you'll want to leave about enough space, like from here, from whatever string you're doing to the next wind thingy. And if you're at the top, just kind of estimate what the next one would have been had it been there. That's what I was told. I was told this by somebody who did this for a music store. Don't ask me, I don't know. Most people have, hey, What's up? Just changing strings. Most people have better tools than I do, and they have the electric screwdriver thing that just goes zip zip zip. I do not. I have spent money on much more foolish things. So what I do is I want to tie this real quick. So I'll go take the string. You want to pull it up, feed your other string underneath it, pull it, and then hold this string down. I don't know if you guys can see this. The one that's going straight down, hold it down and loop this one back over and pull it. It's not going to cooperate, of course. Come on, honey, this way. There you go. So that it loops over. Hold on. Try to get this to where you guys can see it. Is that better? I hope so. Because these bottom ones are wound and they probably won't slip too much. And as you tighten this, it's going to grip, basically. So hopefully we won't have any issues. Hopefully. Everybody cross your fingers. And I have to do this like with, hold on. So I did the earlier, the prep work, and I don't know if it's done processing yet, but what we did is we took the strings off. I oiled the neck so that it would retain the moisture, especially if you're doing, like if you got AC running in the summertime, or if you live in a cold climate and you're running heat. I mean, everything is going to suck the moisture out of the fretboard, and it's a friggin' crying, literally a crying shame when you lose your best guitar to, hey, thank you so much. Is it Ever Toka? Thank you so much. Welcome in. Good to see you. Where are you from? Ha, I'm a new subscriber. Yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're with us on our road to 500. Thank you so much. Hold on for a second. Let me move this so you can see what I'm doing. You don't need to see my face. You just need to see what I'm doing, kind of. Hold this. If you don't, this is kind of if you don't know how to change strings. Canada, nice. Canada A. That's what, people from America say about Canadians. Love you guys, though. Our neighbors to the north, absolutely. I put my finger right here so that this threads through that little groove right there. And again, I've been playing for over more years than I care to count. Watch this as it kind of flies around, but it'll do what it needs to do here in a minute. Tighten it up. Ugh, poke myself in the eyeball. Of course I did. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. As you can see, this is gonna come off. You're gonna cut this a little bit later. More confident people will cut it right away. I do not. And my tools are all broken. They're so old. Okay, that's good enough for now. I don't really care that they're in tune. I just care that it's on. So now I'm going to put one on the other side, and we're going to work our way kind of towards the middle so that there's not so much stress on one side of the board, the fretboard here. I mean the bridge. And make sure that is down, because if it's not, I'm in trouble and it will smack me. Okay, let's get the, so we've done the 53, which is the bottom, 53 gauge. Now we're gonna do 12. And yeah, the oil that I put on the fretboard, I see that it's pretty much dissipating, so it's sinking in. So good for me. Good for me, good for my little guitar. I have an interview coming up with Frank Terzo on his show, and I want to make sure my guitar strings, are, decent. So I figured this is a pretty good excuse to change them, even though I didn't. They really needed change because I literally wore them down. They don't stay in tune anymore. So let's take you can't have it spike, quit it. So let me, hold on. I'm trying to move the camera as I'm doing this. There's no one here to help me. Put this in the thingy and put the thingy on the thingy. Oh. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thingy on the whole thingy. Hold on. Okay, let's go back up here. I really need somebody to help me. All right, let's, I want to put this so that it's easier for me to navigate, to thread the little hole there. There we go. Oh, there you go. Don't stab myself. I lost it. Lost it. All right. Let's try it again. Try it again. I used to be able to change one string in under a minute when I played bluegrass when I was 18. Again, leave a little bit of slack right here. Same deal. Loop it over and then back over. Sorry. Let me try to get this up here so you can see it. I don't tie knots in these. I loop them over. So hold it up, put that string underneath here, and then pull it back over the string. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Now, I've got this so that it's not going anywhere presently. So let's, long way. So at any rate, I hope you guys are doing well. Did you, anyone who celebrated Memorial Day, hope that you had a good, safe holiday, and those of you who didn't, I hope that you had a nice weekend. I am stabbing myself in the face. Stabbing myself in the face. I really need to invest in one of those screwdriver things because, you know, this would have been done like 10 minutes ago. But as we get closer to the, we want to make sure, closer to this being on all the way, we want to make sure that this fits right in that groove. And then when it does, it is pretty much set. We can always hold the guitar away from you. I learned that lesson the hard way. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. Oops. I'll make sure that those end pins are in. For now, that's fine. I don't care. Like I said, I'm just more interested that they're on. I could start with, I could go ahead and do the B string, but I think I'm gonna do the bottom A string if my Kleenex will get out of the way. So 16, 24, and 32. So we're gonna do 42, which is the A string down at the bottom. So not much else going on. Today's my day off. I've been going through some major shit recently, and this is how I try to keep my sanity, is through a lot of creation and music. Sometimes it works. And unfortunately, though, it doesn't work in the face of, you know, when I come face to face with what actually triggers me, which is work right now. But I'm working on it. So let's go ahead and bend this just a little bit, not much, just a little bit. Hold on. There you go, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna put this in the little thingy here. Hug it with the little end pin. Maybe. Unless, you know, they don't like each other, then they won't be huggies. Shit. Come on, dude. All right. Once again, take this. Up through here. Kind of try to line it up as best you can, even though at this point it's probably not. There you go. Try not to poke your eye out. That's always a good thing. It's always a good strategy, right? Pull it up. Leave a little bit of space, as you can see. Hold on, or maybe you can't see. Pull it up. Leave a little bit of space so that you got your fingers down in there. And now that you're at the top here, I'm going to try to get this very close to the camera so you all can see. See what I'm doing here. And hopefully I won't mess up. So we're doing this one right here. Take this part of the string, which is the part you looped through, go underneath the string, and pull the string that's going down tight so that you can put your finger on it, like right here, and then pull the top of the string over the string. Oh, put the thing over the thing and under the thing and then through the thing. Everything is thing and string. So make sure that you loop it over. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. So what I did basically was I put it underneath the string, held string down, loop over like this and pull so that it kind of anchors it a little bit. And again, everybody has their own method. This is mine. I'm not saying that mine is better than anybody's. It's probably not. In fact, I would wager money if I had it. At any rate, hold string down. Make sure string does not go anywhere. And use thingy to wind stringy. Don't hold it down so much, obviously, that you can't wind it. Oops. Damn it. I need a new one of these thingies too. I think I bought one at one point, but I didn't like the one I got as well as the one. Oops. Let's see what I did. Now look. See, I made a rookie move. Error. Look what I did. That sucks. Now let's move it. There we go. Much better. Thank you so much. Don't have to hold it because it's already kind of where we need it to be right now. Although if you do hold it down, like right near where the string winder is, it helps it from like looping up over the ends, and it looks kind of nicer, I guess. Again, we don't care that it's in tune right now. We just care that it is it's on there. So I could cut these off, but like I said, I haven't changed strings in a while, and who knows, I could have done something wrong, you know. So next we're going to do the B string. If you're in standard tuning, which this guitar is now because there's no strings on it. So one of the only times you'll see this guitar in standard tuning. Okay, let's get this one. Ooh. Oh, hold on again. So today's my day off today. I got up and I'm also switching from day shift to night shift. I mean, night shift to day shift. See, I don't even know. Go ahead and bend it a little bit. Sorry. Just a little bit. Put it in here. Huggy with the thingy. Yeah, I'm 10 in my head. All right. Put the little thingy around the thingy. Bring it up through here. So I'm having a tougher time than I had expected transferring to day shift. Even though I thought it would be a piece of cake, it has not been. Okay, let's see. There again, sorry you guys can't see what's going on. I'm so sorry. Here again, comma, we're going to leave a little bit of room, probably enough that we can maybe put your little finger, you know, on the fretboard, not necessarily solidly. These you'll want to go out that way, so we'll wind them this way. I probably did the other one wrong. At any rate, under the string, hold string down, pull this part over string, and then wind string with the thingy. I think. Let's try it. Make sure you want them the right way. One day I'm going to have my shit together, I swear. The world will probably end the day after that. But one day I will have my shit together and it will be the most glorious thing. But at any rate, it gives me a chance to talk to you guys, see how everybody's doing, what's going on in your world. And if y'all are guitar players, let me know what kind of guitar you got. I want to know. I like to, you know, live vicariously through others. So I'm going to the music store tomorrow, and when I go, I am going to get one of those screwdriver thingies. So hold on. Sorry, Spike, you don't get this. Okay, make sure that it goes in the little guide. Just put your finger a little bit above the guide so that it basically falls right in there, and eventually you won't need. Kind of pull it down with these fingers here. And that's how I do it. Like I said, everybody's got their way they do it, and you probably would be done with yours about, 10 minutes ago. But I'm kind of old school. It's not really ready yet. Sorry. There you go. Make sure that's in there. Again, make sure that the guitar is pointed away from you. Away. Hold on. Allergies, man. Allergies suck. Away, away. And if you've been fortunate to, be educated the right way about this and you've not had your string pop out at you, congratulations. Okay. Let me, No, honey. Don't come out. Don't. No. Okay. For now, like I said, we'll get them on there and we'll tune them a little bit later. So right now I'm having this problem with the first one right here. You guys probably can't see that. I'm sorry. Hold on. The bridge pin is wanting to pop. I don't like to force them in there because then they don't come out. But if you don't force them in there enough, then they don't hold. So it's kind of a, it's half a dozen of one, half dozen of the other. So yeah, there's that. So let's do. Hold on, you guys got to see this. There's the cat watching. Sorry. Well, you guys probably can't see him now, but never mind. Cat's watching. He's watching for any string to fall. Wait a minute, did I do that wrong? I fucking did it wrong, man. That's why. Yeah, I did this one wrong. See, I've literally played since I was 5, but I got so much stuff going on. Let's do it again. Hold on. Take it off and do it the right way. I won't take it completely off, but I'll just turn it the other way. How about that? Because you want it to, look nice. So sorry about that. Ugh. Fuck it. Sorry. Seriously, dude. If I had a mind, I'd be dangerous, I swear. But it's kind of a quiet day. It's about 5:30 here. Yeah, let's... Sorry, baby. Yeah, I think I did it wrong. Shocker. They actually let me deal with people's money. Did you know that? Just saying. Yeah. That's my job. At least it is now. May not be shortly. Let's try to fix this so that the string does not break. Because strings are freaking expensive, man. Especially, if you don't have the money. That's why I try to have mine hold out like I hold on for the last gasp with these things. So let's turn it the right way now, shall we? I'm sorry, I know that you all can't see this. But yeah, Hold on. Try to fix my mistakes. Better to do it now than later. Better to do it now until, you know, I get somewhere and they're like, what's wrong with your string, man? Who put your strings on? They know what they're doing. Yeah, I know. They didn't know what they were doing. I know. That's why I need a guitar tech. That's why I need my guitar tech. All right. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I realize this could be a hell of a lot faster, but I'm old school. I want to make sure that this stays. My cat's basically going to sleep. He's like, screw it. I'm tired of waiting. It's all right, bud. I gave him the harp string last week. There we go. Yeah. All right, good enough. It's on there. All right, let's go back to the D string. It'll be 32 gauge. I realize that this is backwards. You all can't see it like it's supposed to be, but I'm using 12 gauge strings. I'm using, hold on, if you're interested. I didn't see this before. Again, I realize you probably can't see it. It's elixirs. They're 12 gauge. And these are acoustic phosphor bronze. Dude, at the freaking music store, I was trying to sell me Diodarios. I realized they're all made by the same company. My head knows that. My fingers do not. So, yeah. So let's unwind this. Oops. Come on now. Come on now. There you go. Where's the thingy? Go ahead and bend it a little bit, just a bit. I don't know if that's an incorrect thing to do. I've always done it that way. Get the little, the hell is it? I can't see shit. AA is getting old, people. All right. All right. Let's walk through the wheat field here. I shouldn't have said that. I realize that has other connotations I wasn't talking about. All right. Yeah, all right, whatever. All right. Feed that on through there. Yeah. Make sure that the thing doesn't move. We have enough slack that we can mess with it and tie it up. Grab this. Hold this string down. Sorry, I know you girls can't see it. Hold on. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Hold the string down. Cross this string over that one. And I want to hold this right down near its, get this out of here. Dude, you go over there. Other side of the tracks, man. Put this down here, probably on the neck. What is that? The neck plate? I don't even know. I used to know what all this shit was called. I don't know anymore. Wind that dude up. Like I said, this is probably the reason that you should like hold it closer to the pin so that it doesn't ride high on the string pile up. Make sure that we're where we need to be. Wind that dude up. Hope for the best. Nice. Gosh, that sounds good. Make sure that end pin is in. Ooh, it wasn't. Check my end pins again. This first one is not really cooperating. The rest of them seem to be in there pretty good though. Take our last thingy. It's our last string. This will be our G string, 24 gauge. So now we're gonna put on our G string, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I'm mentally 10. Mentally 10. All right. Bend a little bit, not much. Hold on. Oop, there you go. Put thingy on thingy. Give the little string canal, you know, make it hug it. Stay in there, baby. Okay. Please God, let this work. This is the first time that I've strung this guitar, because I just bought it about maybe 5 months ago. Let's weave this up here through the forest of strings. The magical forest of strings is kind of like Narnia. Try not to stick oneself in one's hand. Always a good tactic. Give yourself enough room so that you can correct things if you need to. Sorry. I know, it's a mess. I realize that. I know it's spaghetti. My guitar tech is looking at this right now thinking, what in the hell is wrong with you, woman? Why didn't you just bring it down to the store? I know, right? But I know that you guys are busy, see? So I'm trying to actually do some shit myself. Don't hate me. I made an effort. Accept me the way I am. Wine. Hold down. I could have just, honestly taken this in there tomorrow, but I know that it's like band season for a lot of folks who are getting their band instruments fixed, and I don't want to be, a hindrance to, the young people's education, as it were. There we go. So we're able to kind of hold our finger, I know you can't see it, by the pin, so that we can guide the string into the little string canal. Look at it. Yes. Let's see what happens. Again, we just want it on there at this point. Now, this is what I do. Now, again, you probably don't want to do this, and you probably don't want to waste the time to do it. I basically put these on. I don't tune it up. I just make sure that it's holding enough that it's not like really nasty, like out of tune, untuned. I want at least some sort of audible note, not like strings on cardboard. This one. So I don't really care that it's out of tune right now. I just want it on because I'm going to be very gentle with my baby. Very gentle. So I'm gonna leave him sit probably overnight, and I'll come back and maybe in a few hours and tune him back up a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't have a gender. I don't know. Tune it back up a little bit. Make sure that it's still holding some sort of tune. And then tomorrow, we'll want to make sure that, first off, that the end pins stay. Because if they come off and you've cut these off, that means, you got to go get some new strings because you're not going to have enough string left. So this is why I leave these on. I know. Don't hate me. Said as the string smacks my face. So yeah, at any rate, so we're pretty much done for now, and I'm going to clean up my mess, and my cat's going to give me the evil eye because he doesn't get it to have any of these strings. But I'm going to clean up my mess. Thank you guys for being here and listening to my crap. And when I'm done with this and I tune it up, you'll be hearing some more stuff. I've been working on cashmere, queen, Radio Gaga, because I seem to play a lot of the same songs on my harp that I do on my guitar, just because I get it in my head, and I feel like I want to try it on harp and guitar both. Um, I'm setting up my place over here, which, hold on, there we go. My place over here, you see, to sing. So I want to get my Alvarez over here to, and with my vocal pedal and everything set up for the next week. And I may be purchasing a new amp and trading my amp in. Sorry, yeah, it's a mess. Trading my amp in, my Marshall acoustic amp. The last time I was at the music store, I played through a Fishman acoustic amp, and it's like, oh, can I have? I also played a $4,000 Taylor. It's like, ooh, can I please have? And he's like, oh, we'll work with you. And I was like, dude, I ain't got nothing. I said, unless you're going to buy all the guitars back from me that you already sold me, and even that, it ain't going to, I can't get my retirement out for something like this. So, dude, I got nothing. But it was so beautiful. It's like, I'm just going to go there every effing weekend, and I'm going to play that thing like it's a divorced, like it's a shared parenting. Even though I have no custody to it at all. I'm just going to go play like every weekend, every Wednesday. So y'all over at Dietz, if you're listening to this, I think that's what's going to happen. Unless, you gift it to me because I'm cool. And I make cool jokes and stupid shit. So thank you guys at any rate. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you guys, the new subs. Thank you so much. Ever Toka, thank you. Our Canadian friend, our new Canadian friend, thank you so much. Someone asked me, I've gotten several people ask me, why aren't my videos more, some of them, why aren't they viral? It's like, well, I don't think I deserve that, but thank you so much for the compliment. If you enjoyed the video, please, click like. And if you want to share it as much as you want. I truly appreciate it. I've never been one to quote unquote toot my own horn. I'm just not good at it. I've been playing since I was 5. It's kind of like, this is what I do. It's like, you get up in the morning and you put on clothes, most of us. This is what you do, so I really thank you guys for hanging with me and going through this new musical journey, because I can't play classical anymore because of my hands. I have arthritis, and now I'm developing tendonitis as well. So I may be looking for a student soon that I can impart all my worldly knowledge to, who's going to pass on all of my arrangements to. So we'll see. But at any rate, thank you guys for being here. If you have any questions, let me know. I realize that some parts of it weren't clear, or you might not have been able to see. And again, thank you for being here. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.